Hey guys, StandardVR back with your daily Pokemon battles. If you haven't yet, please consider dropping a sub if you've been enjoying the VGC content. We've been doing a lot of singles content too. We went back to Gen 5 OU, been using some Kyurem Black, been using all the forms of Kyurem. Just super cool mon. I really like it. We got this loaded dice Kyurem Black team from That's a +1 with the big booster energy, Roaring Moon, Power Herb Lunala, Sash Ditto, just a lot of aggression. Now, they have a Miraidon. So, Terra Fairy D-Gleam kind of goes hard. Also, I'm seeing some discharge stuff with that Groudon. Go a lot of different ways with this thing. So, how do we want to deal with this? What's our Terra on? We got Flying Terra, and we got Ghost Terra. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's show you how we want to do this. They obviously, they don't have Fake Out. They do have Icy Wind with Bundle, which is always dicey. This is a very aggressive team that's very hard to deal with. So now we got Fairy Terra. I don't hate the Lunala. I don't really hate like the Amoonguss Lunala play into like VR. Let's do that. And then we'll bring Kyurem. And we'll bring the Ditto. See how this works out. This is a little bit weird. First games with this team. So still trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out how I want to play this. Let's see it. Miraidon Bolt, just double electric dragons off the rip. Kind of what I was expecting to see, to be honest. What's really nice though is we can get this Trick Room up. I think. Amoonguss should be decent enough. Definitely not Water Terror. Don't do that. Don't click Spore. Click Spore. We just click Rage Powder. And we just click Trick Room. I think that's our play. And what we have in the back, we have Kyurem Ditto. Cool. Yep. We just get this Trick Room up. They can obviously Volt Switch out. They can nuke the Amoonguss. If the Amoonguss lives, we are in a phenomenal spot. If it doesn't, we'll deal with it. You know what I mean? So obviously, this is a lot of damage coming out. Parabolic Charge. Ooh. Wasn't expecting that. Rising Voltage, good tech. I love Rising Voltage on Raging Bolt. They're orbed. Okay, okay. So, what I'm looking at is I think we just Pollen Puff this Lunala. And we Meteor Beam. I'm betting one of these is vested. That's Orb. That might have Protect. I'm Meteor Beaming this Miraidon. This way we recap our Shadow Shield, which means if you double the Lunala, you shouldn't pick up the KO. There's a Terra. What we got? We got Electric Terra Miraidon over here. Fire Terra Miraidon. My guy. I don't think you are going to like what's about to happen. Recap Shadow Shield. Rising Voltage. Take out the Amoonguss. Not even bad. Critical hit. Definitely needed, right? Right? Amoonguss, like, busted best mon in the world, right? It can live a Rising Voltage at 10 HP. Big Meteor Beam. Right into this Fired Terra Miraidon. I don't even know if it matters if you're vested at that point. Ooh, you were definitely vested. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm assuming you were trying to block a Moonblast. Not even bad. It's a lot of healing. It's a lot of healing. Let's see. You're Rising Voltage guy. We can come in with Ditto. I think is not even bad. Because we should be slower than the Miraidon for sure. And we're not going to take much from Rising Voltage from the Raging Bolt. I mean, obviously they probably have Pulse, but... No, they are Draco Meteor. They are big angry. They do have Protect. I'm going to protect for a turn. The question is, do I Fairy Terra? What do you have in the back? Groudon. Fairy Terra's not bad. No, I think we just Moongeist Beam. Go ahead and drop Protect. I don't really want to hit this Bolt yet because I don't want to throw a move into a Protect. Ooh, Rising Voltage just picks up. Fair enough. Probably should have just Draco'd the Bolt, but it's fine. As they try and Volt Switch out. Alright. Kyurem, save me. Big Kyurem Black on the field. Light Rising Voltage there. How many turns of Trick Room we got left? 2 more turns of Trick Room. Into just like an Icicle Spear there. Question is, do I Ghost Terra? Oh, you do just rip the Draco and you miss. My apologies. My apologies. We were sashed, so we were fine. Big Icicle Spear. Raging Bolt down for the count. Problem is we are going to have to Draco Meteor this Groudon. Because we can't hit it with the Bolt. There's the bundle. Ooh, and we still have Trick Room up, so you probably have Protect. Ooh, and that's a Farigiraf. Alright. Defense boost. Not bad, not bad. Quark Drive boost. Super fast, super fast. I just Rising Voltage. You? Right, Rising Voltage there. Almost want to Dragon Dance, but I also don't want to get Foul Played. Yeah, Protect Bundle. I just want the damage off on this Farigiraf. Yeah, there's the Foul Play. That's why I didn't want to take that damage on the Kyurem and then get like Freeze Strike crit. Big Rising Voltage. Picks up the Farigiraf. Like I said, like why players don't run Rising Voltage on Raging Bolt is beyond me because it's so good. So let's see. Quark Drive wears off, so you're sashed, right? We just Thunderclap, and we just Scale Shot. Battle's canceled. Yeah, I don't think Bundle's doing much there. GG's. Let's get another one. All right, we got Koraidon, Lunala. This is dicey. Roaring Moon's decent here, except for that Flutter Mane, but we can deal with that. Moongus is okay, especially Water Terra Moongus. Brute Bonnet makes things dicey. Kyurem is good. It's my expert analysis. Kyurem is good. I don't like that Flutter Mane Chi-Yu. I feel like that makes things weird and hard. Flying Terra, Tailwind, Knockoff Acrobatics, standard set. Let's think about this. I don't hate Roaring Moon. Even though they have a Flutter Mane, I don't hate Roaring Moon. Don't hate Roaring Moon. Lunala. with like Amoongus Ditto. I don't love the Lunala though. Let's go this with this. I kind of want the Karen Black for the Brute Bonnet. Let's see. There's Koraidon Chi-Yu, all the damage in the world, and we're out here with a Rillaboom. Help! Alright. So, what we have to do, we have to fake out this Chi-Yu. When we Terra Flying Acrobatics the Koraidon. That's what I'm looking at. I kind of need Tailwind up, because I'm assuming this is Scarf Chi-Yu. I think we just full send it. You can Ghost Tear the Chi-Yu. Fair and balanced gameplay. Not anything I can do about that. Should probably get Tailwind up, but well, we'll figure that out when we get there. I just don't want to get Tailwind up and lose my Roaring Moon to, you know, a Flare Blitz calling the Terra, because obviously Roaring Moon should be Terraing here. And I don't think Protect gets me anything. Yeah, there's the Terra on the, I'm assuming the Koraidon. Or no, that's my Terra. Huh. Anyways. Protect Koraidon's good. So I'm assuming you're going to Flare Blitz, Heat Wave is what I'm looking at. You're probably doing. Not Cloak Chi-Yu. What I got in the back? Kyurem and Ditto. So you're going to Terra your Koraidon. I'm going to set a Tailwind. And I'm going to come in with Ditto. And we're going to play the 3 Dragons game. There's the Terra. I'm assuming Terra Fire. But if you Flare Blitz, you're going to take a ton of damage, and I don't think Chi-Yu picks up a Koraidon with like Heat Wave. If I would have Tailwinded last turn, it would have been such a good spot, but I really didn't want to lose the moon that early in the game. Overheat might pick it up though. Jeez, why are you so angry at Rillaboom? There's the Flare Blitz. You going into the moon? Yep, there's the moon. Cool. Take all that recoil. Terra's down, moon's down. Alright. So we come in with Kyurem. Big flying animation Kyurem. This thing's so cool. Now, I am just going to Scale Shot this Chi-Yu, and I am going to Close Combat the Koraidon. Yeah, there's Protect. That's fine. We're going to make sure Kyurem's faster. Scale Shot should pick up a Chi-Yu. One, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Kieran getting those defense drops and those speed boosts. Dragon Dance would have been nice there, but Overheat also would have cooked a Kieran. So many dragons on the field right now. There is the big Lunala. That thing is a problem. I'm gonna Icicle Spear there. What are you doing with that Koraidon? That's what I'm looking at. Like, you're switching out, right? You got Ursaluna in the back? No, it would be Flutter. Alright, we're going to Icicle Spear, and we are going to Flare Blitz this Lunala, because I think you're going to try and set up Trick Room for Ursaluna in the back. And I think if I can get this Lunala off the board, if I only lose one Mon here, Rillaboom comes in, has a Fake Out pin, I may be able to get something done. But I can't have Trick Room going up. Like, that's the biggest thing. And then it's going to kind of come down to how many grassy terrain turns I think I have left. There's a Flare Blitz, no close combat. Into the Kieran. Does pick up. And a lot of recoil, a lot of recoil. Okay, so if we Flare Blitz, the Ditto does go down. We probably only have like one more turn. Like, this might be the last turn of grassy terrain, which isn't great. But I'm assuming this is Ursaluna. Oh, it's the Flutter main. Ugh, that's bad. Yeah, there's nothing we can really do here. This is an L. Grassy Glide protect. Our only hope is that their Koraidon also protects. Yeah, so we Grassy Glide the... Because they should be just Dazzling Gleam. Again, I think the problem is going to come into I don't think we have another turn of grassy terrain. Kind of wish we would have gotten a Flame Charge off at some point, but it's fine. Harsh Sunlight fades. I'm assuming you're Sash Flutter. Yeah. Alright. We should have doubled the Flutter that turn, but that's fine. I think we just have to throw a Grassy Glide there and, like, throw a Flame Charge into there. Hope we win a speed tie. Hope they target that. Nope. GG's. Fun set of games. Kieran Black, super cool. Puts in a ton of work. When you can get it to work. We're going to play some more games with this team. I think it's fun. I like the whole Ditto and Kieran Black stuff. But if you've made it this far in the video, please consider dropping a sub, drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know how your day's going. And as always, have a great one. Peace.